Yo, freaks and geeks, what is up? It has been a while, but we're glad to be here. If you're listening to this, you are listening to Hedrick the Podcast with Nate and Emilio. How's everyone doing? We're doing fine. How you doing, Emo?
Hey.
Yeah, man, it's been a while since we podcast. I'm glad that we're recording something today. This is fun. We were kind of expecting another person, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, we were expecting JD, but it's all good, because he's gonna come back. I actually been holding off on the show until we got one of those JD or Chente, because they've been making a lot of noise. I've been wanting them to have a good segment on the show. We were supposed to meet up today, but he was filming in LA. And I thought, fuck, I'll just stay over and work a little longer, but I guess it's just miscommunication, he was here a little bit earlier, I wasn't here, but...
Yeah, it'll happen another time.
Excuse me. It's all good, it's... Hopefully he'll give us a call during the time that we're recording, and he could still have some time,
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been a cool minute. I want to take the time to say the sponsor of the show today is
let's announce our sponsor.
It's Sour Diesel.
Ooh.
From Stone's Herbalist, aka Dakenstein, aka Canterbury, aka
You already know.
Yeah,
we're high as fuck.
Yeah, man.
We gotta get right too. We gotta go outside and smoke before we fucking do these podcasts and drop some knowledge on the people. But man, this is some good motherfucking weed. I'm stoned to the gills right now.
I'm pretty ripped. I wish we could just be smoking right now, but since we're inside of my room,
yeah,
I don't want to.
Yeah, well, I'm enjoying the high I got right now. It's been a while. I've been smoking just sativas. It's been a while since I mixed it up.
No, yeah, but this is a good hybrid.
Yeah.
I'm pretty satisfied. I feel like I'm talking all weird and shit. My S is slurring a bit. I'm sorry if it sounds annoying.
Well, that happens.
Yeah, it does.
It is actually April Fool's today.
It is.
Has anybody got you with any April Fool's pranks?
Not today. I don't think. Yeah, not today.
I had one thing happen to me. I read a really good article today about Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather throwing it down at a club in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And at the end of the fucking excellent article about this fight that is, detailed and this fabricated fucking story, they got me. There was a disclaimer at the bottom basically saying this story's fiction, April Fools, go suck one. They got me good because it's a reliable news form where mostly for MMA news. But I saw the article and I was like, ooh, this has to be good. Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, because they've exchanged some words, and the way the story went is they told it that Justin Bieber, who is good friends with Mayweather, was performing at the club in Hollywood, and he saw McGregor in the audience and had the audience give a hand to McGregor for being a true champ.
Yeah.
Which pissed off Floyd Mayweather, which was totally believable because of his, fucking giant ego.
Yeah.
And so I fell for the story like a sucker. It was good, though.
Hey, man,
it was so good, I wish it was fucking true.
At least it happened today of all days, and...
yeah, but I'm still a little upset that...
Don't feel like the lone fool, because I'm sure that story got plenty of people. But the night's still young. Maybe we should play some jokes on some people.
Maybe we could call some friends of the show and play some pranks while we're podcasting.
Yeah, man, that'd be definite.
We will give Gum a call and tell him he won $1 million or something.
Some gullible. Who's gullible?
I don't know why, but
he's gullible.
But yeah, April Fools, man. I've always wondered where it came from. I've never looked into it, but it just strikes me odd that we have this agreed upon day where everybody just is okay with fooling
The
and
April's
pranking and
Fools.
telling lies to each other. Like we promote lying on this day.
The day of all lies. It's probably like the holiest day, like ever, and somebody, whoever took over a long time ago, is like, well, I'm gonna make a prank and I'm gonna call it Fool's Day, make a fool of you, a foolery of you and what you believe, when this day was really a holy day.
It makes sense because
Could it be?
Mardi Gras and like Carnival, all those are like for Lent.
Yeah.
And Lent is where you put aside something of lust or temptation.
Those festivals though, they're pretty
They're raunchy.
yeah, they're pretty out there. Yeah, they really are.
The idea of those festivals is to get the sin out of your way. Like, do all your bad, grimy shit now.
Fat Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Before
maybe April Fool's has something to do with that because it is.
something so holy, man. Maybe.
Yeah.
It has to do too with like spring is like the revival of life, the bringing of life. A lot of plants are coming back.
Fertility.
Yeah, the sign of fertility. Like the Easter egg. Eat the egg. You could go into that. But I feel like today is a holy day that we should take into consideration. We should really go into the roots and figure out what it is today, instead of being a fool's day, because I don't want to be a fool,
Yeah. That's
Fool's Day?
something. That's something worth meditating on. I'm not like a spiritual meditation guy. I do like doing my own little forms of meditation, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to do chants and reach a certain mindset.
Yeah.
But it is good to like clear your mind or just to be alone with your thoughts.
Yeah, man. If you guys are interested in checking yourself into the loony bin, there's one located by my house, and it's voluntary, so you could walk in and walk out whatever you want.
Yeah, maybe they'll get.
If you want to be alone with your thoughts, maybe you think you're not who you are. Maybe you need to come out. Maybe you're gay and you need to come out. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, man.
There's people living all
I know
sorts of
you're listening
lifestyles.
to me right now. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's all okay, folks.
There
There are lots of people who are living lifestyles that maybe they don't find are accepted by most of society. But who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. We accept you.
Yeah, man.
You should accept yourself. That's all that matters. If you accept yourself, who the fuck cares who else accepts you?
Yeah, man. That's where it boils
Freedom.
down to.
Freedom.
Yeah, man. I was really hoping JD was here. I'm gonna give him a text message or send him a text. Is that all right? I'm gonna send him a text message.
Do you remember that show Life with Louie from the 90s?
Yeah, yeah.
That was a really good cartoon. I enjoyed the family cartoons of that era, like Bobby's World and Life with Louie. Those were some decent ones. But I recently been watching this show called Baskets, and Louis Anderson
No way.
plays a woman.
He's still alive?
Yeah, he's really funny.
Does he play the mom
Dude,
or what?
yes, he plays the mom.
No way,
of-
because
it's
that
a-
would make sense, bro.
It's an epic show. It's dry, but it's really funny.
I've only seen commercials when it first came out. And when I think I saw like the mama, one of the things, like, what the fuck? Like, I never thought about it, bro. But now that you're saying this fucking Louis Anderson is like, it creeps me out.
Oh man,
It makes sense for that style of fucking,
and he doesn't like change his voice up in the show to like make him sound more like a woman.
feminine, just
Maybe
his
just
voice?
a little bit. It's just his voice. Like Let's go to Costco. Chip, you want to go with me to Costco?
Oh man,
It's beautiful.
I gotta watch it, man. Like
It's a really funny show. Really funny.
It seemed like a trip too, man. Like he has a French bride, or
Yeah,
right, like-
yeah. The main character went to France to study to be a clown, and he brings back a French whore to be his bride. But you know how that works. It doesn't work.
really, yeah, it does. Oh, tight. Look at what are we watching here?
We're watching titties grow out of nothing, and it's whoa.
This is
I don't
a
know about that face though.
caca head.
Yeah.
All right, okay, it makes sense now.
But there's one really funny scene and might have been the first episode where she's drinking a water or something, and she's like pounding it. I'm saying she as in fucking Louis Anderson, but it's a guy, but he's playing a woman, so I'm calling him she. Out of respect to his role. and the fucking ass cheeks. Now they're walking downhill. Ass cheeks walking downhill don't look good, people. But I don't know if you're listening and you're like,
depends
what
on
are
the
they
style-
talking about?
Depends on the style of butt.
Yeah, ass cheeks.
Whatever she was wearing is some leather. We were watching some crazy ass fucking shit in the background. We always do. It's called Critters Part 2.
Oh yes, this is 80s B film at its
It's the
finest.
second part of Critters.
It's like a hair on the mic, and it's like, there, I got it. It was kind of like in my vision.
There. So Life with Louis, he was
So this dude's drinking a fucking water or something, and he chokes like one of those violent chokes, and then spits it up like
Yeah.
instantly. And then when he spits it up, he puts the cap back on. And he's all, whoa, that was refreshing. I had me rolling like. I think it was like one of those like where it cuts the commercial right there.
Yeah.
So you're like left just.
clueless.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, your mind's just
Bamboozled.
stuck with that, and you're just laughing throughout the whole fucking commercial break. It's a great fucking show.
Yeah, that's fun.
I binged watched it on demand, and now I caught up, so I've been like, I think
it's on
there's-
demand then, huh?
Yeah, it's on FX.
Okay, because I think I have that.
Yeah, that's how I watch all shows, because I can't fucking keep
Watch
track
just
of
one
like. Yeah, I can't
every week.
Yeah, fuck
no.
that.
I'd rather just wait until the whole shit is like 4 or 5 episodes deep, and then watch the whole shit, man.
Yeah.
Like I was watching the Venture Brothers, and that's probably the only shit I watch. It's a fucking cartoon, man. Like, damn, dude. And it took me that just to watch it on, but I dig it because fucking. I like the puns. I like the way they tie the stories together, and they use a lot of parodies and shit. And I dig that, you know. I think it's kind of funny. And I don't know. My mind's kind of fucking childish still, I guess, you know. And
Nah, man, I think
Yeah.
it's just good entertainment. Is
well,
good
it takes
entertainment.
it takes a good series though. I would watch a good series, you know.
It's
like-
fucking good writing. I've only seen the show a couple times, but Adventure Brothers it holds my attention.
It does,
And especially, for a show that I have no reference to, because I am not a constant viewer,
Yeah.
and then I just jump in casually to episodes for it to hold my interest during those episodes.
Yeah, it's
that
pretty
takes
trip.
a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty trip, you know. I dig their comedy. I dig their puns. Like they did a fucking a parody of Scooby Doo and shit.
Yeah.
And like they're all acid out, like, and fucking the gangs all held hostage. Cause Fred, like he's into going to solving mysteries, but nobody wants to solve mysteries. They're like, man, we just want to go home. We've been on the road to my parents' house for fucking 30 years, man. He's like, well, what does another mystery? You know, it's not gonna hurt. You know, like, let's go solve it. You know, like,
Just one more mystery.
and yeah, he's all threatening fucking Shaggy, like, don't make me fucking beat your ass again. You know. And then Shaggy's the only one that sees Scooby talk. He like hallucinates. He's like, I'm telling you, that dog talks, man. He's like, you're sick. You're sick, Scooby. You know, like, you're sick, Shaggy. Like, it took that episode to finally, like, get me into the show, you know?
Yeah.
And plus, I was eating mushrooms at the time a lot, watching that cartoon.
I bet they go hand in hand.
It did, man. I was just, I had a great time, you know? Yeah, man. So it is fucking April Fool's Day.
Yep.
Not feeling so much a fool, but you know.
Feel like a fool in that Friday traffic. It was fucking. I should have left a little bit earlier. I didn't anticipate that. I keep forgetting, like, fucking traffic. It's always just, you gotta avoid it between those hours. And the freeways are just fucking. They gotta make them bigger or something. And they need to repair them too, because I don't know. I feel like one good earthquake and a lot of our infrastructure in LA is gonna fucking crumble.
They're built to crumble, man.
Yeah.
The people that built it, like, how can we make this crumble the safest possible way, so that we can have people come and repair it. Jobs, future
More
jobs,
money.
future jobs. You know.
Yeah.
We just built it to get the job done, but when destruction comes, it's going down. You know?
I wouldn't doubt that. When I worked for the place where we supplied furniture for parties, some of the guys would purposely damage stuff so that it would give them more work.
Yeah.
To repaint it or to refurbish it or whatever, but it made no sense. You know, it's like that could be time spent on building other shit.
Other stuff, yeah, man.
But whatever, you know. I see where they're coming from. You know, it's in the moment. You need the hours. And if you give yourself an excuse, you'll get the hours.
Oh yeah.
But
by any means necessary.
yeah, you know.
No, I can't even laugh right now.
Man, I've been watching a lot of that Vice Land too. That's some epic programming right there.
Yeah, man. So it is, man. Like, it's still on HBO too.
Yeah, it's on HBO, and they still have, like, basically all this programming that's on their channel is also on the internet, on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
it's all it's their media,
on demand right there.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, if you, it definitely is, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
They're
it's
not
intelligent.
they're even on Snapchat. They have their own little fucking category. I go on Snapchat, and like, if you're interested in one of the stories, you could go down, click down, and then it gives you articles and like other links if you're interested in what they're talking about. You know, like, it's well done.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm
Vice
a huge
is well
Vice
done.
fan. They got, you know, some eccentric people doing their shows, which is good. You know, you got Action Bronson.
It's not your average journalist.
Yeah, not at all.
Oh no, yeah, you do have some other people that are.
You have
shows.
some legit, average, authentic
Action
journalists
Bronson,
who,
of course. Yeah, you have the bookworm journalist to the fucking celebrity journalist. You know, like,
yeah, they cover the gamut pretty well, and I like how they you know, they're very down the middle. They expose both sides.
yeah,
You know, if they have a story where there's injustice on both sides, they're not just favoring one particular party, which is refreshing, because with the fucking bullshit media that's out there, especially during this election year, where it's like everything is just, they're hyping up the worst candidates.
yeah.
They're like, just, we're going to put Trump on CNN and Fox News all the fucking time, and we're going to put Hillary on too, and we're going to shove those two down everybody's throat. And it's kind of like, man, if Hillary gets elected, I'm going to be like so disappointed, because it's like, it was written in the stars before us, and there was nothing we could have done. It goes Bush, Clinton, and there's nothing anybody could do. But I don't want fucking Trump in there either. It's like, if it's between Trump and Hillary, I'm gonna fucking have to assassinate somebody.
There's just no way to win this one, man. Like, there's all the candidates.
Bernie's
I
our
don't
only
see
hope.
even Bernie.
He's not all there, but I think he has the best intentions.
Yeah, I guess I've been staying out of this one.
Yeah, it's a shit show. Nobody
I've been
wants to
staying
touch
out of
it.
this one. Just today, too, I think President Obama, he signed a bill where a lot of fucking, he pardoned a shitload of convicts and people that went to prison for marijuana or some shit.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, but
There's some stipulations. Or
it
what?
also took out cannabis as something from the FDA, the Food Administration.
They dropped the schedule.
I think it just took it out completely. It was supposed to go up a couple schedules.
It's already Schedule 1, which is like the highest where you can't. That's why we can't do medical research on it.
I think it's going to go to Schedule 4.
So, okay, he
dropped Schedule 4, but I think it just completely is off that.
That's beautiful. I really hope that's true. Fuck yeah. It's just a matter of time before it's medically legal state, federally, and then after that I think it will become recreational legal federally, like how it is in California. We're still not recreationally legal.
Nah, fuck no. Not federally at all. We'll get done dirty. Let me see. I had this fucking. Damn, I haven't used that word in a minute, man. I gotta go back and see if it's true, but I've been using bad words. Bad words, eh? What am I fucking? Fucking puss. Oh, no way. I think they might have taken it down.
But, yeah, I'm kind of just baffled with this election. It's going to come up faster than we know it. November, it's going to be right around the corner.
Yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff is happening. Like, in Florida, some 9 holistic doctors got murdered because they found a cure for some sort of cancer for kids,
Whoa.
I just really got to find all these articles. Yeah, holistic. It has to do with
wow. So they just got some
cannabis, cannabis treatments and shit.
Oh.
Fuck! I can't. You see, these people. They took down the post. I had a post. Unless if they were bullshitting, was it the April Fool's joke? Who knows? Who knows? I gotta do some research right now. But I'm sure. I'm sure he did something,
Yeah. Politicians, well, not politicians, but presidents, before they get out of office, they try to fucking do as much as they can, and like how Clinton and Bush, like, they got
pardons.
They pardon all their fucking business homies who are doing time in federal prisons for doing investors dirty and shit. It's kind of funny. It's like, hey,
you said something about the war on drugs, on marijuana.
Yeah.
It has so many jobs, just the people trying to take it down, like, that's why he kind of hesitated on this a while back, like, the marijuana, all this fucking issues and shit,
Yeah.
He said that the war on drugs creates a lot of jobs for the people that try to put a stop to it,
I've heard him say on like camera that that the fact that marijuana is federally not allowed to be tested is absurd. And he said that it's known to have medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
And that how many states? 27 states have agreed upon that, and that they should look into marijuana more federally to legalize it. And that's fucking amazing for any president to say that. It shows we're moving in the right fucking direction finally.
Hell yeah, we do. But then you have people getting murdered out of Florida that have cures, or that they use the cannabis for medical purposes, like if it's creams, or even if it's like
ingested.
Yeah, ingested, as long as it's
I think it's the pharmaceutical companies, not them themselves, but they have the backing and the money to fucking have politicians and other people do their dirty work. It's fucked. We're in a cesspool of a system that just, it's like we're starting to see through the glass, but now we need to fucking break through the glass and pull the cocksuckers out.
Yeah, man. We are living in a crazy time right now for cannabis.
Oh yeah, it's lovely.
For the past couple of years, I've been part of the movement, whether if it whether it was helping water a plant, to trimming the plant, to even like studying the botany of it, you know, like studying how fucking it works and shit, or you know, like what nutrients it needs, or you know, like it's. I could say I've been part of the movement, you know, like
Yeah.
not necessarily as like the capitalist movement where like you have fucking mom and pop. Oh well, we want to start a business. We want to get these grow facilities. We have all the kinds of money to back it up. You have fucking the licenses and all that shit. You know, it's like that's a whole new level too. You know, that's the biggest step you could take. You know, but at the same time, are they doing it for the money, or are they actually doing it for the benefits of the plant has to better human beings in society and shit,
Yeah.
to give it out for free to cancer patients that are really struggling, you know? 'Cause when Rick Simpson oil shows fucking decreasing of fucking like seizures and fucking of tumors and shit, like why can't we just give it out to these people that really
Freely.
fucking need it, you know? It's like, and it's just
Some people who that go into cannabis, they have that intention.
Yeah,
and
some do
other
have
people
intentions.
have money on their mind, and some people have both on
both.
their
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. Some people are just greedy, and I've seen these people. I know who they are, and like I've worked with plenty to know and to recognize, you know. And it's like,
Yeah.
and the people, some of the ones that I've associated myself with, like yeah, they have money on their mind, but they're really trying to help out
Yeah.
the people, because they even switched up their nutrient supplements and like the regimens to give the plants and shit, you know, like to all organic based fucking nutrients and supplements to fucking,
They're
because eventually
conscious of it.
you're gonna consume the plant, or you're gonna use it for something like that, you know. So it's like you don't want all these chemicals and all this crap in your body once you eat it, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, like, but I don't know, like some of these people just kind of piss me off, you know. Like even last year when I was at the cannabis club in Denver for 420 and shit, I saw people that are like, oh well, we have this big facility, we're interested in seeing what we could do. Like obviously they were in it for the money, and like I was like, you people are,
They're kind of
you're hearing it
scumbags.
wrong. You're hearing it wrong, and like when you grow your plants are gonna feel it, and you know they're gonna get sick. They're gonna hermaphrodite on you. They're gonna, you know, something's gonna happen. You know, it's like
Nah.
karma get them.
Yeah, they'll get theirs.
Oh man, that was my 2 cents.
But that's why I like that We to Quit show on Vice. Fucking excellent program where it's just putting it out in the open that how beneficial it is to not just adults who have medical problems, but children who have medical problems.
Yeah.
And Colorado is the only state which has no regulations on kids receiving medical cannabis. So
Yeah.
kids who have problems with seizures, like you were saying,
Yeah, they could receive
they
it.
could receive. That's like that show had a family that moved from Texas to Colorado so they could give their child the treatment she needed.
Yeah.
And that, you know, it's kind of insane that you have to leave your home.
Texas, good luck there, buddy. Like it'll
Yeah.
probably be the last state to fucking
Yeah,
go green. You know,
even
and
when it's federally legalized, they'll
and
probably fight back.
I've met, when I was at these cups and shit, all these cannabis events, I've met more than a handful of people that were from Texas. A lot of them from Houston. A lot of, you know, it's just like crazy. Like I tripped out. I was like, damn, man, these people really like to smoke down there, you know, like, and like that family, they could straight out go to prison, get their kids taken away, all that
Yeah.
shit, you know. It's like, but same thing anywhere, even if the buds, like, it could happen there in Colorado, you know, like, if it's like the federals were to come down, like,
Yeah.
they'd be taken away, like, quick, like that, you know. But they're just more mellow about it, you know.
Yeah, it's
'cause
more
fuck.
lenient.
And I remember seeing that episode too, man, and you could tell how that girl, she looked like she was doing well, you know, like, you know, up to the point where they left back to Texas and shit. Like,
Yeah.
she looked shriveled up, and like, and supposedly she suffered like up to 20 to fucking 60 fucking seizures a fucking day. Imagine
A
going
day.
through that.
That's
Yeah, going
crazy.
that's. I know people that go through seizures, but like they've never experienced them. You know, like to
Yeah.
go years and years without getting one. You know, it's like I know a buddy of mine. Well, not a buddy of mine, but he's big in the cannabis industry. It's Chubzilla. He lost his brother to a seizure. You know, in the backseat of the ride. Like he's seizured out right there, and he passed away, dude. Like it's. I mean, I'm sure he was gonna get the proper medication he needed. You know, the Rigsifsin oil, you know, and shit. But like, one doesn't know how fatal that shit is until you know somebody that gets taken away from seizures, you know, and that's just one seizure that happened in one fucking random ass day, and that fool, he's epileptic and shit, but like I've seen him plenty of times and no seizure, but this girl suffers fucking like 20 a fucking day, dog, 20 a fucking day, you know, and like on the fucking internet it shows fucking like these kids that suffer from 20 to 40 seizures a day to none because of the RSO.
Yeah. There's
From
something to it.
Yeah, dog, there's something to it, you know, obviously, like, fuck.
You can't deny
It's
those
like,
fucking results.
Are you really gonna make money off of fucking a kid that's happening, you know, how is innocent, you know, like what kind of a person, you know, like.
And if the pharmaceutical companies could get their hands on the fucking actual cure on the fucking RSO and condense it into a pill form where they could sell it and corner the market and monopolize it to where they're the only ones in possession, you know, they're sick-minded people and they're there to make a profit. You need to make your
own RSO, people.
Yeah.
Find out how to make it. It's simple.
Yeah.
Email Nathan Hedrick
at fucking naynayhedrick@gmail.com. naynayhedrick@gmail.com. Get to me. Let me know your concerns, your complaints. This is my own personal fucking private email.
We will email you back on how to make it.
Yeah, you fucking jabronis. We're here for you.
We'll show you links to episodes you can watch on Vice.
Yeah, they did it on Vice, where they just put the bud in a mason jar with some fucking grain alcohol.
Vice, we talk a lot about Vice. Sponsored
by Vice. This episode of Hedrick the Podcast
by Vice.
is brought to you by the great journalist of Vice. Vice, when you hear this, fucking, you know, you're taking over TV, now you need to take over the radio waves and the internet podcast waves. And when you need fucking entertainment for that source, hit us up. Because we love your entertainment.
Yeah, we could be journalists too.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Send me out fucking to Singapore. I'll eat some crickets.
Some crickets.
Fuck yeah.
I got some in the backyard. Fuck it. We'll go all out today.
Fuck yeah. I'm pretty pumped about WrestleMania coming up. It's how many days away now? Like fucking 3 days away.
Yeah, WrestleMania's
Sunday.
Sunday. What's today? It's Friday.
Friday. Oh, we got 2 days. Man, you normally I could give, you know, two shits about the past couple WrestleManias. Last year was pretty good. We caught that one. And
was that when the Hulk Hogan came? Sting, right? Sting and
Triple H, right?
Triple H, I think so.
Yeah. And that's, you know, Sting done with wrestling. He only wrestled 2 matches in the WWE, and now he's going into the WWE Hall of Fame.
I know, how the fuck?
And he lost both those matches.
That sucks, dog. They made a fool of him.
Yeah, they fucking wasted him.
They made a fool of him.
They disgraced the tail end of a great career of a fucking legendary NWA, WCW, TNA fucking champ. This guy, he's done it all. Venice Beach, California, a local. If you don't know who Sting is, fucking YouTube him. You know,
yeah, man.
Stinger Splash, Scorpion Deathlock, all the classics. But I kind of feel bad for the guy. You know, he didn't do much in the big stage, known as the WWE.
Nah, not at all, man. I wonder what he's doing. What's he really doing?
He can't.
He's helping out something.
He's got back injuries, so he's just retired. Like, he can't.
Can't even train people. That sucks.
Yeah.
Man.
So maybe they'll give him like an office position.
I don't know what's going on this year, man. This year seems fucking Shane McMahon. You know, he wants to take over the company.
I think that's a decent new storyline, refreshing.
Yeah.
Not refreshing really, because it is kind of throwback to the old Attitude Era.
Yeah.
And I noticed that their logo has changed a little bit to
Has it?
resemble the Attitude Era one a
But
little
all
more.
new, and
Yeah.
it's all like Masonic now. You can see the triangle. All
I
CNI.
watched a YouTube video about that. Like,
Oh, did you? There's a YouTube video? Tight.
Yeah, about how WCW fucking and WWF are fucking, Masonic, and how it showed all
Ted
their
Turner?
symbolism, all the fucking
Ted
uncapped
Turner, I
pyramids.
mean, Ted Turner's a rich man, and for him not to be involved with that group, I think
yeah, I'm
he
pretty
has
sure.
to be. And so Vince McMahon also, you know, like they're rich and powerful dudes. Why?
I bet them and Trump are like kicking it on the weekends, talking about
They're
their
buddies,
their
yeah,
plans.
dog. I think Linda McMahon too. She gave out this speech or some shit. She's endorsing, I think Hillary or something, or
No way.
something crazy. Yeah,
She kind of reminds me of a Hillary. Like
They're
she
buddies.
looks,
They're
yeah,
all
she
buddies.
looks like Hillary. She kind of sounds like her too, but that's pretty far out. But yeah, Shane McMahon he actually owns a fucking Chinese company. Like he owns a lot of stake in a Chinese company that does pay-per-views, and China doesn't fucking fuck with pay-per-views as much as America does. So he's like, his company's supposedly worth a lot, but
I just want to see some better wrestling, man.
yeah.
Like I watched Friday Night SmackDown. That shit fucking switched up so much. It was like yesterday was weird. Oh wait, Friday Night SmackDown
Thursday.
Hey, now it's old school. It's back to Thursdays. huh?
Yeah. How
I
it
watched
originally
that
started.
shit, and I was just tripping out. It felt like a ESPN fucking.
Yeah. Because it was an actual live
Are
taping.
they gonna do that shit?
No. It was just for that episode because I guess because of
It kind of felt
WrestleMania.
throwback. It kind of felt throwback, like
A little bit.
they were interviewing or they were talking at the fucking where they're gonna have the fucking event, and then they went back to the fucking program to show fucking
pre-recorded.
yeah the pre-recorded program.
Yeah,
It just felt
you
weird.
could
It
tell.
felt
You
tight.
could tell that it was like they did Monday Night Raw, and at the end of Monday Night Raw, they had a couple matches, and they just changed the lights for SmackDown. like
It kind of looked
because
yeah,
it was
dog.
like all the Raw shit was there, and I was like, wait, this is the same night as Raw, and they showed a couple Monday Night Raw matches.
They never did fucking SmackDown. Yeah, it was a trip, you know. Like
Yeah, it
was
wasn't.
just.
I think
tripped
it's
out.
because WrestleMania is around the corner. Maybe
It's a
they,
big event. Yeah, it's too much.
maybe they needed time to set up, and they didn't want to have to fucking fly everybody from one place back to Dallas.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's everybody else's fucking pedal. You make it to fucking WrestleMania or you whatever, you know.
Oh, Vince, you better give me my fucking SmackDown.
They should just start another company and not say that it's
Well,
WWE.
like what Shane McMahon, if he wins, like he gets control of Raw, not WWE.
He wants Raw. He wants Raw.
But if you control Raw, you control the WWE essentially.
What the fuck are they planning, man? They're planning something for the people.
Yeah, I have no idea. And it's kind of weird because, if this is Undertaker's last WrestleMania, and they have him lose to Shane, a lot of people will be disappointed.
Yeah.
There's no good finish in this.
Undertaker lost twice already, though.
Yeah. I know, they can't just fucking keep bringing him back every WrestleMania for him just to fucking lose.
Yeah, this is over. It's over. His career is over.
He looks old. He looks like he's fucking ready to die.
This
after
is his
every
last
match.
WrestleMania. And he should lose by the hands of Vince.
Yeah.
I mean, Vince,
Shane.
McMahon. I think he's gonna get some help.
Yeah, it's a Hell in a Cell match, right?
He's gonna get help. Some sort of
Paul
old
Bear.
wrestler. He's dead.
It's gonna come back from the grave.
Like some old wrestler is gonna
Kane.
come like from a different company, and they're just gonna do like this whole new like
a whole new fucking storyline
a
in that
like
night.
a whole new show or something, or a whole new like something that
Yeah.
to separate themselves away from them, but like still be part of them. You know, like
Yeah. I
because
thought,
I don't know. They just need to switch it up. They need to go to a smaller venue again.
yeah, they keep doing these super stadiums for WrestleMania. You
They
know,
need 4 small venues throughout the country. Bam, 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 bam. That's it. And then fucking your big ass Monday Night Raw can still say big, you know? It could be the Super Show, you know? Like,
yeah.
but I don't know.
I thought, you know, they should have done Kane versus The Undertaker for, like, his final WrestleMania.
Fuck yeah, Kane.
That makes more sense. And Kane is still in good shape, and he's still wrestling.
Yeah, it was okay.
He's, like, in his, like, late 40s, but he still throws down.
Yeah, man, he still looks
He's still a big guy. He's still in good shape. He doesn't have a fucking nasty belly. He goes out there, and his gimmick was, you know, I haven't watched in a couple weeks, but he would go out there in some fucking slacks and just with no shirt on and just mop tools up. He was a big ass retarded bald
some
looking.
slacks.
Yeah,
That's it.
it just looked funny.
He's just too tired to get into his getup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm gonna get my fucking slacks. I'm gonna mop these fools out, fly back out.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of surprise guest celebrities they're gonna have this year. You know, last year Ronda Rousey came out and tossed Stephanie McMahon around. Maybe she'll show up and
get tossed around by Stephanie McMahon.
yeah. I want to see an actual match. I want to see Triple H and Stephanie in a tag team versus The Rock and Ronda.
The Rocka-Ronda.
Rocka-Ronda.
The Rocka-Ronda Express.
The Rocka-Ronda Express.
The Rocka-Ronda Express.
That sounds badass.
It does not. It sounds old school.
I could go for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. But yeah, fuck yeah. Hoping I can order it, subscribe to their bullshit network for get that free month and then just cancel it. Thanks, Vince.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, man, it'll be nice to catch that, you know. Like,
I'm trying to think of the
why
other
not?
matches.
It's like watching the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah. So it was like 2 main events. So there's the Hell in the Cell, and then there's also Triple H is going to throw it down with Roman Reigns for the title.
Yeah.
That's the fucking main event, really.
That's
Is
the main event.
title. But
I think all those should be main events. All the main events. WrestleMania, they should all be main events.
yeah.
I mean, because then you have the broad match, Ric Flair's daughter.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing that one. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think it's only because
she's good.
I only think because
Technically.
is that I think that's Ric Flair's son, the one that supposedly died. So I think they brought him back as
Through a wig.
Charlotte, so he could become 60-time World Women's Champion.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, you know. Flair had some sons, and they never accomplished anything in wrestling. And his daughter comes along, and she was in like the bodybuilding fitness scene, and then she went into pro wrestling.
No, she looks crazy. Her face looks crazy. I think it's the Botox.
Maybe the
I think
steroids.
she puts Botox in her face. Because it looks like when she does the woo, it just looks like. It just
She
looks,
can't make a
can't.
full O with her mouth.
She said with her dad, she says, "Well, I know what people are gonna be saying at WrestleMania. They're gonna be saying," and they looked into each other's eyes, and they're like, "Woo!"
And they screamed in each
Yeah.
other's faces. I saw that.
Yeah, dog. I couldn't stop rolling
Oh
around.
man, Flair, he's just fucking as red as a fucking Indian, just running around screaming woo, and
Yeah.
you see the blood go into his vein
He's
and the
gonna
fucking
fucking
liquor.
die saying woo.
Man,
I mean, we know you're known for saying that, Flair, but you stop it, bro. You know, it's cool.
I saw him at like he was wearing. It was like Cleveland Cavaliers game. I think it was during the playoffs, and I don't know what his association with Cleveland is. Maybe he wrestled there or something.
Yeah.
But he had like the full get up. He was in like his wrestling gear on the court, and he was doing the woos like during the.
Oh, you know, I seen
before
it.
the-
I seen it. Yeah.
And he had like his hair was so fucking thin, like
Oh man.
he had his hair slicked back, but you could see like it was like streaks of hair, bald, hair, bald, hair, bald.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I seen that shit, dog, and he was going the woo. It looked like he didn't have any left in him.
Yeah, man, he doesn't. He's just drunk off his ass, fucking screaming woo into people's faces.
Getting fools fired.
Fucking.
You're getting JR fired for no
How
reason.
could you?
Oh man, it's too much.
But yeah, I hope Muro Ranello is the announcer at the fucking table at WrestleMania, because that guy's just excellent. And I found out that he also did announcing for New Japan Pro Wrestling, so it's not his first time announcing wrestling.
So he probably came from New Japan.
Yeah.
Because you said he was from Pride Fighting.
Yeah.
And then, but that stopped a while back, no?
Yeah, Pride stopped a while back, and then he went to Strike Force.
Strike Force.
And then there was a couple other ones. I think, I forget the name of the other organizations he was doing. But, not Bellator, but other small ones like that. And now he's fucking doing the pro wrestling thing for the WWE, and that's pretty tight, because he's very fucking, very good with his words, and he keeps it entertaining.
Oh, yeah. My bad. I'm tired right now, man.
No worries.
I'm going to grab another beer.
Nice.
That's what I like about this podcast. I do what I want.
I do what I want. Really? That's the best way to describe it. He does what he wants, folks. Then, but yeah, you people are listening to us jib jab about wrestling and whatnot. Probably wondering. I don't know what you're wondering, and frankly, I don't give a damn. But yeah, take a drink of my beer before it gets flat and warm. Drinking on some Pabst Blue Ribbon 16-ounce cans. Delicious. It's been a while since I've had a good Pabst established in Milwaukee.
Here's a cold one.
Thank you, sir. No worries.
The dog's been pretty good. He hasn't been barking at all.
She's our special guest. Yeah, sometimes we have some added background sounds and effect, but it just gives the authenticness of our podcast, because we're not fucking fancy schmancy. We're not doing this in a fucking studio. We're right here
in the studio.
Yeah, in our studio.
Yeah, it's straight raw, 100% to the grit, against the grit. I don't know, man.
Yeah, everybody's got to start somewhere, and you know what? I think people have the most fun getting shit off the ground and starting shit, and then when they look back, they realize how good those times are.
Yeah, man. I'll drink to that, man. It's Friday, so that's why we're enjoying cold ones, and I hope you are too. Or whatever you're doing right now, you're probably working, or who knows? Who knows what you're doing?
You could be working out. You could be at work. You could be taking your dog on a walk. Who knows? You could be sitting at home.
As long as you're listening to the episode or to the show.
As long as you're not touching yourself to the sounds of our voices, feel free to do whatever you want. Unless you're fine ladies, and feel free to touch yourselves.
That was great. That was a good swig right now. It just felt
refreshing.
It felt refreshing.
Beautiful.
Fuck, I want to see that part now. What you're talking about? Louis Anderson.
Oh man, he was telling a great story on this radio show on Sirius, Opie and Jimmy, where he was talking about how he had a crazy gambling problem, and that he fucking lost $80,000 at a casino out here in like fucking Southern California, like one of those ones where just a bunch of Asians hang out at. And he lost $80,000. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Vegas and I'm gonna get my money back. And so he rented a car, drove all the way to Vegas, and was playing blackjack. And he started winning, and he got up to $80,000. And he was like, I'm gonna keep going. And he fucking was like, just on a roll, and he got up to 90,000. He was like, all right, I should really fucking call it quits now.
Yeah.
But he was so into his addiction that he couldn't walk away. So he ended up getting 100,000, and finally was like, all right, cash me out. And the people at the casino were like taking their sweet ass time, cashed him out. And so we went and bought a bag, threw all the money in a bag, went back to the got a car to the airport, came back to California because he had to shoot a 7-Eleven commercial. And the dude was just crazy. Like, I didn't realize how fucking, how eccentric he was. He just seems like a normal, funny fat guy.
Yeah, I bet you he has crazy ass fucking. He seems like he's a wild dude, man. Like, when he was on the show Life with Louie, like, you remember how it started? Like, hey, man, like, I remember my dad used to fucking piss me off. Crazy ass shit, like.
Yeah, he was just like, it was him making fun of his parents and his family. And, like, his little brother Tommy.
Bagging on his parents.
I guess his brother passed away, the one that is in the cartoon.
The young one?
Yeah. Hey, like, he has, like, 11 fucking siblings. And a bunch of them have passed away from cancer from smoking cigarettes. Fucking. And, yeah, you could tell, like, when he talks about his brother, there's, like, something that, there's a strong connection that they had because fucking he gets all, like, fucking choked up just kind of talking about it. And, yeah, it just always, it's weird because I was, as a child, watching that fucking TV show. And you assume that it's like loosely based on his family and that they're fictional characters, but no, man, that was him.
It's real fam bam right there.
The Johnsons,
and he's wild. He's a wild man. That's crazy, dog. So what did he do with that bag? He went back to that commercial.
He went to the commercial, did the 7-Eleven commercial, but he had the bag of money on him because he couldn't go to the bank.
Yeah.
And he had some dude like stand in front of his trailer, like, hey, stand right here and don't fucking move. Like, just guard the door. And so he did the commercial, and then, I forget how the story ended, but he's like just talking about how he had like $20,000 extra, and then he just went and fucking, he had to pay somebody $80,000, and so he paid him the $80,000, and he just fucking gambled the other 20,000 away.
Lost it all, man. Yeah. Fuck. That's gambling for you. Is you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Hence, I guess that's where it comes from.
It's just a weird addiction. Like, I've never been into gambling so much. I could appreciate it, and it's fun to do every now and then,
Yeah, I could see how it gets addicting, man.
I've seen people just how they fucking light up with just scratchers. Like, that's
scratchers
the lowest form.
Man. Scratchers too, man.
I'll go into a phase where I'm like, oh, every time I go to the grocery store or whatever, they have the machines.
Yeah.
I'll fucking, I'll throw a buck in, or I'll throw a couple bucks in, and, I'll get in a phase where it's just every time I see one of those machines, I want to put $1 in it. I just got to try once. But then I'll lose a couple times, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember why I fucking hate this.
Yeah, man. I'll get on my kicks, too. Like, I'll play here and there, Or, like, what I like to do is get one of those long ones and, like...
The ones that take a while?
Yeah, go little by little, and, like, drink a beer or two and just forget I even have the game and just, here it is, keep playing, like, kill some time, like... Sometimes you end up winning, sometimes it's...
Yeah.
Most of the time, I should say. Most of the time you lose.
I went recently and cashed in, like, a $2 lottery ticket so I could have enough money, just to get some bud or whatever. I was just $2 short, and I just happened to have a $2 lottery ticket. So I went to cash it in, and the guy at the liquor store, like, almost didn't want to give me the fucking money. Like, he wanted me to get
another ticket,
2 more tickets or something. You don't want more ticket? And I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. Like, I don't even play. Like, well, how'd you win? Like, just give me the $2. It's only $2.
Fucking played, motherfucker.
He must have been low on ones or something. Just didn't want to give up his fucking last $2 bills or something. Yeah. It was really
They were probably fucking life-changing tickets, and they $100 winners. $1,000 winners. Imagine what if you just never know. That's what it is. That's the beauty of it. Gambling. You never know if you're gonna win or lose. Never.
It's like,
but most of the time you lose.
It's like those '80s game shows where it's like, and what's in this box? And it's like,
Shit.
yeah, it's like a cake with a shoe in it. And wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, but we're at insult to injury. Stinky ass shoe and my fucking nice ass cake. Like, how am I supposed to eat it now? How am I supposed to wear the shoe? What the fuck?
Oh man.
All right. Oh man, I'm really enjoying my beer right now. I really am. It's
Yeah, I'm trying to finish this one so I can crack open the fresh one. This one's getting a little warm from me holding the can.
yeah, man. I just
And, Pabst is
I'm back.
Pabst is better cold. That's for sure.
So, the last time, what was our last episode? Episode 20?
Yeah, I think so.
With Todd?
Was it? I think we might have done one after Todd, where it was just us.
I can't
maybe
remember.
Maybe it was the last one with Todd.
Todd has been pretty successful. I don't know if you guys remember him from our last podcast or maybe a previous podcast, but he had his published book, right? Or
Yeah, Down
poetry.
and Out is the name of the title.
Down and Out.
And it's a series of books of like I believe it's multiple poets and so it's like there's a few different books for each poet, and T.K. Waits, our friend Todd, got his book of poems published, and it's for sale at barnesandnoble.com, I believe. I think it's like $10, but this guy's a good writer. He's something else. He's a character, but he's really good with fucking describing himself with his words. But yeah, pretty happy for him. He's going to bookstores all over. I think he's actually going up to Oregon and gonna promote his book up there.
Oh, really?
At a bookstore or two. So
That's good. That's really good to hear. And if you're interested in Todd, we did our last podcast. You could listen to the episode again if you want. Episode 20, about 4 months ago. So it was a while back.
yeah.
Or if you're interested in viewing the Smooth Groove, Swanson, the handful, because I remember we said we're gonna release this music video a while
It's
back,
been released.
and now it's released. It's called Smooth Groove Swanson, Handful of Grapes, and I hope I could. I can't really play right now. Like, I gotta set everything up and shit, but go out there and listen to it.
Yeah, give it some views and some likes.
So,
Let us know what you think of our fucking music video.
it's strictly for comedy, you know. It's strictly for
Entertainment.
entertainment.
Yeah.
So go out there and
if you don't get
trip
what we're
out.
trying to do, it wasn't meant for you.
yeah. Steve the Martyr, if you're listening to this, it was made for you. All right, so I'd like to thank our sponsor.
Shout out.
Wait, what was our sponsor? Well, we had the Super Silver D. No way, the Super Sour D.
Super Sour D, y'all.
And then we had somebody else that you dedicated it to, but I forgot.
Arby's. They make a good roast beef.
Oh no, Vice.
Vice.
That was our second.
Shout out to fucking Vice.
Arby's? They
Our
make a good
favorite
roast
sponsor.
beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arby's, if you hear us, we love what you're doing. Keep up the good work.
Arby's, you got the meat,
Yeah.
right?
Oh man, I don't know where I saw this, but I guess Arby's had an idea. I don't know if they're going to use this, but because, everybody has their fish sandwich out around this time because of the Catholic influence in Southern California, apparently.
Yeah.
But so their advertisement was a fish sandwich, fries, and a drink, and above it said sea meat, like sea meat, as in meat from the fucking sea. That's what they're calling their fish. You know, not that
Sea meat?
appetizing, and it just looked weird. So
Cause we
Arby's,
got the meat.
stick to the roast beef.
So
and
what
that's
is it's gonna be like thinly sliced codfish?
No. It was just like literally like
it's codfish
it's
or
a patty,
freshwater
just a
fish.
fucking breaded fish patty, like any other place.
Fuck that, Arby's. You
could do better.
Leave that to Mickey D's and to the.
Yeah, leave that
To
to,
the
the
nobodies.
Leave that to the Gentiles.
Leave it to the big D's, to the nobodies, please. I'll take it with fucking sausage, cheese, and no.
Big Mac and fries, thick ass thighs, milkshake, so quake, chocolate, apple pie baked.
Apple pie bacon. Some apple pies.
Ugh, their apple pies are disgusting now. They like
Mickey D's.
they deep fry them.
Deep fried apple pie.
They don't bake them anymore.
Damn, what the fuck?
It looks all bubbly, like it tastes like French fries.
deep. I was about to say that
Fuck
they deep fried it in the French fry.
Yeah,
Oh man,
McDonald's like
you want fries with that? Nah, just deep fried and then fried fries.
they're trying to change up their menu and get people in their restaurants again. Just fucking go back to the basics.
Let's not even talk about. I mean, they
Yeah,
don't
we don't
exist
even
in
want
the
to
show.
mention that nasty
yeah.
corporation.
Fuck you,
I just got
motherfuckers.
stuck on the damn fucking Mickey D song.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That one or which one?
All of them.
Fuck, Arby's led to that shit. Fuck you, Arby's.
Yeah.
Vice. Listen, you watch a lot of Vice. Open your mind. Eat a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah, see white women crying because weed is not legal, and that's what our country needs.
More crying white women.
Exactly, more, not just white
They
women,
could
but
change.
pretty women crying.
They could change it. They could change it all.
Yeah, because people have this idea of marijuana and stoners,
Chubby
and
white chicks.
people that look like us guys who
Black
fucking
Lives Matter. Chubby white chicks.
That just sounds funny together.
It does. It truly does. Yeah, man. Coming up on the hour mark of Hedrick the Podcast, episode 21. It took us about... This is actually the first of the year.
First of the year, and the year's like a quarter over.
Right?
We're on hiatus. We're fucking
Hey, man, Hedrick the Podcast... You
Restructuring
wait
the
till
show.
episode 50, cause, man, you're gonna be fucking pretty old, eh?
You're gonna be creaming by then. You're gonna, ooh.
Creaming your jeans, yo.
See, we can't give it to you all at once.
Yeah, man, this is...
But yeah, I'm proud of TK Waits. Good luck to him in his Portland trip. Wish you nothing but the best. Hope you sell some books, make some cheddar, have a new book come out, do some fucking rap songs for us, and we got a hip hop show coming up.
Oh, yeah, let's plug that in.
Yeah, we got that coming up on the 9th of April. Today's April 1st. So if you're listening to this,
8 days.
8 days away. We're going to be, it'll be me, myself, Nasty Nate hosting right here in Norwalk over by Cerritos College.
Right off the 605 freeway. It's gonna be we don't even have a name for the event. It's just an old fucking backyard gig.
Backyard Boogie.
But we're gonna have a hip hop show, a couple of artists line up. We're gonna have drinks, of course. We're gonna have some fucking
We're going to have it all.
just a good time, you know.
Yeah, it's
Let
going to
me
be,
see-
should be fun.
Some of the artists that are gonna be performing are I don't know if you heard these people. They're locals. Some of them are they're underground. You know, some Curry, Kwame Jaw, or Quame Jaw. I don't know. Third Avenue, Drain the God, and excuse me for that for saying Drain because I don't know who the fuck that is. You know, I don't know if I'm
Train
saying
the
it
God,
right.
that's what I say
Drain
every
the
time I
God.
take a piss in the morning. Hey!
Hey. And then maybe somebody else. So it's gonna be like maybe 4 performances.
some excellent local hip hop, ladies and gentlemen.
April the 9th.
Come by, and even if you're not a hip hop fan, come by. I'm gonna try to tell some jokes, make the people laugh, loosen up the environment.
Yeah, we're gonna debut our own hip hop,
Yeah,
our own hip hop songs.
Yeah, I got a song or two.
But if you're interested in coming out or purchasing the ticket, go ahead and email.
You got my email address, folks. You already know it.
Big Nay at
Hedrick at gmail.com. Nay at gmail.com. Hedrick, Hedrick.
Yeah, man.
But
you get that email, and I'm gonna shoot him Tony's email too. If I know how to, I can't get it. Never mind. Fuck. Tony Tanoko or some shit. But if you guys ever heard of that guy, that's the guy. That's the guy.
That's the man.
I feel like we need to take another a break or something.
Yeah, man, we could hit pause and come back to
Smoke break.
Whoa, Jonathan Lithgow.
Maybe I'll play some music. You guys want to listen to some music?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Well, this is Hedrick the Podcast, episode 21. We'll be back with these. Wait, there's no messages.
We'll be back with more messages from our local sponsors. It's a beautiful life, people. It's a great world we live in, and we're glad to be with ya. The days are gonna get brighter. It's gonna get better. Keep your head up. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Hell yeah.
So, in the wise words of
Shannon the Cannon.
Mr. Briggs. Yeah, Shannon the Cannon. Let's go, champ.
Two-time world's heavyweight champion in boxing, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, folks. He's got a fight coming up in a couple months.
Does he?
I think it's in August. But he's already fucking in beast mode. He's already in Europe getting ready because I think his fight's in the UK. This dude's he's something else. He's an eccentric fucking crazy motivational person.
Yeah, he really is. I've seen some of his Instagram posts. They're hilarious, man. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? You could have got water from watermelon.
You got coconut water, champ.
Watermelon water.
Yeah, this dude's crazy, man. He's getting up there in age, but he looks better than ever. Like, if you look at old footage of him back in the day boxing when he was a world champ, like, he was in good shape, but he looks like he's in way better shape.
I'm glad he cut that fucking hair.
Oh yeah, the dreadlocks had to go.
Yeah.
You can't box with dreadlocks. This ain't no fucking game of Tekken.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here with that. Nobody wants their crusty dreadlocks slapping into you while you're trying to box them up.
We played a song earlier.
Yeah.
That was Smoking Weed Doesn't Kill by Sodomizing the Dead.
Mm-hmm. Good old STD.
I also I had the pleasure of doing a little music video to that song. You could find it on my link on my bio and my Instagram. There's on my Instagram I have a link in my bio,
Yeah.
and my Instagram is emo fd. Check it out. If you like the song, go see the video. It's not too crazy, it's not too artsy, it's just some old school 90s fucking footage. That's it.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's right to the point. We're in the garage. The homies are jamming out. I was in the right place at the right time, you know, and I had the opportunity to get to film them at their fucking natural state.
So it's live audio on the recording, correct? Like the audio from the song?
No. The audio is off their track.
Oh, okay, so it's actual track audio.
Yeah, they have already recorded this audio,
Sweet.
but
Oh.
I had them. They played the song like 4 or 5 times, so
So
I
you
was
can
just
get enough frames.
yeah. So enough frames. So like, it was planned, you know, like we were gonna make the video, but like it was just my first. I'm not a fucking. I don't make music videos at all. I don't do none of that stuff. You know, I didn't go to school for that or anything to learn how to edit it. I just did it on my own will. You know, like
Yeah.
because I just told them like, yeah, you guys have been like nobody's been interested in making music videos, and they're like, why? You got a camera? But I was like, yeah, fuck, I'll attempt. Excuse me, my bad. I have
Got the burps?
yeah, the burps, you know. Like, you guys, like, never attempted it? They're like, why, you have a camera? I was like, yeah, I have a camera. Maybe I could try to fucking film you guys, you know? And, like, I gave it a shot, you know? And I came out what I came out with, and
Yeah, man, I think it looks great.
yeah, people seem to like it. They said it was, like, very old school.
Yeah.
And it fits the genre of music, I guess.
It fits the band. It fits Sodomizing the Dead. Like,
It fits the band. Yeah, it does.
they're a raw band and it's a raw video.
Yeah, it is. It's the style of music to play. They choose to play as a grindcore. It's like a very heavy death metal, you know. And
Yeah.
I mean, the lyrics. There's various lyrics, you know. Like they have a song. The one we just listened to is "Smoking Weed Doesn't Kill."
A lot of truth in that.
Another one's "Cannabis Monster."
Fuck yeah.
A song called "Drip Drip Drip."
You
You already know what that means.
You see where this is going, folks.
It's just, you know, just raw fucking music, and I'm glad I was part of, I guess, making that video, you know. And
Yeah, fuck yeah.
they gave me the opportunity, and if you dig that style of music, they're a good band out of Linwood, Compton. They're straight from LA.
Yeah.
Sodomizing the Dead, STD. You could catch them, hopefully at Dabstock. Dabstock should be an event that's coming up that I'm also getting to help out with, and it's looking like we're gonna be doing it in August.
Nice.
Maybe the first week of it's a summer event.
Yeah.
Out in the desert. 3 days of just smoking, dabbing, entertainment, racing, fun, you know.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, that's tight, man.
Yeah, man, so
So you're
there's
gonna be
lots of stuff going on, yeah. That could be productive, you know, but is it making me money? No, it's not. You know,
But-
I gotta fucking make some money.
but it can lead to making money.
It can, and that's what I'm hoping it
Yeah.
would do, and that's what I'm kind of trying to test myself to see if I got what it takes to to be like a promoter, you know. I guess I'm trying to fucking tie people together and bring them together to have this event, because I know,
yeah.
coordinating, because I know I have the fucking. I know people. I know somebody that does stages. I know fucking bands to perform on the stage, I know fucking somebody that could fucking spit out some funny ass
There we
fucking
go.
comedy in the stage.
Yeah, I don't mind hosting.
Getting
and-
fucking people, they're ripped, you know, it's just, I've been to plenty of these events, you know, and I see, I know the way it works, I guess, you know, like,
Yeah. You know the atmosphere.
I
so,
do, it's,
Yeah, you've been to the rodeo, so
the cannabis community, you know, like, it's fun to come out and to get ripped and, like, just chill, you know, if you want to buy product or if you want to donate some money or trade or barter or some stuff or
Yeah.
some
however is legal
for your
in the-
cannabis medications, if you're interested in growing for yourself,
the place to do so.
is the place to go. Buy yourself some beans, top of the line genetics, top of the line people in the industry. If you have questions, come and, you know, we can answer your questions. There's gonna be all kinds of people
And
there.
folks in the entertainment or whatever facet you're in, whether you make clothing, it's a great way to network, to get out there and meet lots of people.
Yeah.
And introduce your product as well as
With this industry, yeah, a lot of people are going down to Colorado and doing this, proceeding these ventures, because, like, yeah, man, Colorado's cracking, you know, but at the same time, like, why can't you do it where you're at, you know, get everything prepared for when the fucking elections come, and you know, like,
Now's the
if
time.
it's to pass, you know, your state, well, some of those people that left their state to fucking proceed this venture, what if their state fucking become legal? What, like, they're gonna go back to their state, you know, and do what they did? It's like, fuck, why'd you leave in the first place, you know? It's like,
they shouldn't have to.
they
it's
shouldn't
bullshit.
have to leave their home state, yeah, to fucking pursue something that they should be able to do, you know, like, they
Yep.
shouldn't have to go all the way from fucking Maine or from Florida to Colorado, you know, like,
Yeah, it's absurd. How can we be free as Americans when nature is still legal?
when you're going, yeah,
We have legalized, we have criminalized a fucking plant that has holistic and herbal remedies that have been practiced and used for fucking who knows how long, thousands of years.
We spend 1 point some shit million dollars on law enforcement to battle a plant. Think about it. A guy with a fucking gun and handcuffs facing off against a plant.
Wow.
How if there was like a picture for freedom or peace or something like that, that would be it. A fucking straight militant SWAT team looking ass fucking guy, you know what I'm saying? Like
With the AK,
with AK and a beater, a nightstick, standing against a plant, a nice luscious green plant.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
it's absurd.
Instead of the peace sign, or the, you know, whatever, or the finger peace sign, or, you know, just the plant.
But fucking,
That shit looks crazy, you know, like,
you know, it's coming to an end one of these days. They can't fucking, they haven't been successful in any of their fucking war on drugs fucking policies. They haven't accomplished shit. It's just money down the
war.
hole.
Money down the hole, yeah, and money that is, all those jobs that were created for bullshit, you know, like, and then all those people are gonna get fucking fired. You know, if the war on drugs comes to a cease, you know, like, what happened to all those jobs that, you know, like, what then?
Then they better go get hired
Where
by
do
the
they go?
marijuana industry.
Yeah, now they're gonna go to the marijuana industry and, like, what you know, or what industries could they you know? I mean, of course, there's a handful and shit that the similar trades and shit, but it's like, you dedicated your whole life to fucking battle fucking marijuana, you know. I say, like, the war on drugs, or, you know, I just always think of cannabis. I don't think about fucking pills
Yeah.
and heroin and all that bullshit. And it's like,
Because they've made a lot of money off of putting people in prisons who are for weed, for fucking ridiculous there's people who are serving like crazy amounts of time for small amounts of marijuana because privatized prisons have made it so they can do that and make a buck. It's fucking it's a system, it's a game, and it's meant to keep the people who are impoverished, you know, we're going to keep the lower class low. And we're going to, if they can't pay taxes, then we're going to make them pay another way. We're going to put them in prison. And they're going to pay by just fucking being in a jail cell.
I want to touch a titty, man.
Big old firm titties. Shout out to all the fine tits out there. If you got nice boobs, hug your parents. Give them a big hug and thank them for those boobs.
I'll take it to one step further. I want to touch some titties.
Somebody has tits on the brain today.
You know, sometimes when you... It's been a cool minute, man.
Yeah.
You know? And,
sometimes you gotta unleash the beast.
Yeah, you do. You really do. And, you know... I don't know if I sound like Bobcat right now, but I feel like I sound like Bobcat. I feel like Bobcat. I feel like my voice is crackling and it's just it switches up. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck wants to come out.
Oh man.
But I just, you know, I gotta go out there, man. I gotta. Shit, time's ticking away, man. So what else is new?
Tons of stuff. Tons of.
So man, fucking Santa Fe Swami, Black Sabbath is rocking out, man. Well, not the real Black Sabbath.
That'd be legit.
Black Sabbath's last show, September, I think.
The last one's in September.
The last show
is already sold out.
I don't know. I'm trying to definitely get tickets to that.
Yeah.
Go see some Sabbath.
Ozzy one last time, because who knows how long he's got left in him.
We lost a lot of people this year.
Yeah.
Lemmy, Motorhead. Well, I think it was last year, but no, this year. Yeah, Motorhead, Bowie. That's about it. Now, who else? The drummer from Motorhead.
A lot of the famous people that are kind of the baby boomer generation are kind of getting up there to that age where they're all just starting to fall off like flies.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's
man.
That's a lot of America's culture right there.
We lost some of our friends in the last couple of years too, man, and it seemed to be almost every, almost every almost every year, you know, like we lose 6 months or something. Like we lost members of our team and good personal friends, you know, and it's now like, to me, like FD and death are no stranger.
That's a very good way to put it.
We should already, it should already be embraced, you know. We should already know how to dance with it, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been around it for a good 16, 15 years of my life, you know, since my dad passed away. That's like the real first. But even then, like, I remember going to funerals when I was a kid. Like, my neighbor right here, I was like 3 years old and shit. I remember going to the coffin and touching their head, like, cold. Like, I just remember that. Like, my cousin in Fresno. Like, I'm really familiar with the body, you know. And the last one I had to go to was in Chicago. I went to Chicago not too long ago to go to pay respects to my uncle Giacchino Mostrazzo. He was Italian. He was married into the family, and he respected our family a whole lot. So what better way than to go and pay my respects, you know? And
Yeah,
Chicago was
it's
fucking
very
nice.
honorable.
Chicago was like when my dad first left Mexico. He went to Chicago, and that's where he spent a cool amount of his youth, you know. And before he left to meet my mom in Colorado, and I just trip out in that city. It's a lot of history there. It's a lot of it just felt crazy. It felt good, you know. But it's a crazy ass city depending on where you go, you know.
Yeah.
They don't call it Chirac for nothing, you know. And it's definitely fucking crazy, you know. But we went to a couple of my Uncle Jack's hangouts. We went to Mr. Beef's. It was I guess it's a good spot. They sell Italian beefs, and I guess that's a sandwich out there.
Oh man,
If you ever go out to Chicago, I strongly suggest Italian beef, man. And if you don't like it all messy, ask them not to dip it, the sauce on the side. You know.
classy.
I also had a pizza, not a deep dish, but I had a sausage pizza, sausage and cheese pizza, and it was the best damn pizza I ever tasted, man. Their food out there is just amazing, man. Like every spot you went to.
That's awesome. Yeah, Chicago's known for their sandwiches.
No wonder they're big.
They're a big sandwich city.
No wonder they're a big
hoagies.
Big people out there, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those Midwestern husky motherfuckers.
Yeah. Some home eating right there, you know.
Yeah, that's a place that I need to go and like shop. It's like go out to one of their fucking J.C. Penney's and get me some big people clothes.
Even the history of the city and just their structures, they're different from out here because, you know, I heard they're more like Spanish, you know, like.
Yeah, over there they have a lot more Greek influence.
Yeah,
and
but it's still nice. They're
European style structures.
Yeah, European and shit. Like you're out in fucking England or some shit. But it's nice, man. It's definitely nice. It's definitely nice to go out.
There's so much of this big country that I haven't seen that I'm like, you know, I'm tired of just seeing it on fucking a television screen and hearing about it. Where it's like,
man. You need to go see it for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And experience yourself.
And you gotta take advantage of the area in which you're born in. I feel like we're all put on this earth in some weird special place, and we're meant to explore as much as we can.
Yeah.
And we have a big land mass because we're fucking in North America, and we're all connected from, you know, Panama Canal all the way up to fucking the North Pole. You know, that's all one big land mass, and I would like to fucking see as much of it as I can.
We should, man. We definitely need to go and make our own vice, man. Fuck it.
There we go.
All we need is just another a good camera. 2 cameras, that's it, man.
Yeah.
DSLR cameras. The cameras that take pictures and fucking video.
Yeah.
We get ourselves a good show, and we just can do anything, man. Anything.
I heard Best Buy has a camera where it's a 3D camera, where it's like you set up the camera and it has like lenses all over, so like whoever's watching they can use like virtual reality and like be in the fucking room, and it's like a $400 camera or some shit.
That's crazy right there, man.
And you could just set it up, and whatever surrounding area you have
imagine
a 360
that.
degree.
Imagine us on the road with one of those and somebody in the office. Where you guys at right now? Here, let me set this up. Oh, we're gonna have a little meeting and shit, blah, blah. So we're right there talking to the thing, and somebody's out in the office, like they're right there, you know. It's like, all right, great. Watch out for that fucking bear. See you later. What do you mean, what bear?
What bear?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you gotta do that, like, and just fucking live life, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking getting tired of just a lot of things and a lot of people, and I don't want to end up in jail, straight up.
Yeah,
because I feel like I'm that type of dude that's gonna end up doing something, a mistake, you know.
Just one bad day or one fucking.
Yeah, so.
Anything can happen in this world.
Yeah, man. I could be real selfish, you know.
But yeah, like I've always thought about that too. Like I want to use my passport before that shit gets taken away. You know, for whatever reason, whether it be fucking criminal or maybe just one day fucking every other country says fuck Americans, we're not taking you guys anymore. We don't want your bullshit tourist money. Take your passport and shove it. That would be fucked up if every country just turned their back on America. I find it weird that like a lot of countries that hate America and are anti-American, they still are, their culture is really influenced by ours.
America? Yeah.
Like everything, they still watch Brad Pitt movies, but they talk shit about fucking our...
A lot of nations that revolted, especially behind the Iron Curtain and shit, a lot of those revolts were due to American programming.
Oh yeah.
They saw the way fucking America's like, well, how come we're not living like that? How come we're not doing this?
I want to watch Martin.
What was that one famous where the two broads throw it down in a fountain and they always fought? They always fought. There's two broads. It was this big ass soap opera, or there's like fantasy, not fantasy.
Dynasty?
Dynasty.
Yeah, Dynasty from the 80s.
I think
okay,
I forgot what middle or what Slavic country they showed, or the dictators like he showed his the people episodes of Dynasty to show them how disgusting and evil the fucking West really was.
And they just loved it.
And they're like, yes, give us more.
Dynasty.
We want to live Dynasty. We want Dynasty to be us.
Yeah, everybody wants to talk shit about the gross pig, but
Threw that motherfucker out.
that's nuts.
Right now, a good example right now would be Cuba.
Cuba.
Cuba, we're relations right now with Cuba. They're getting, they're getting tight again. So but the American culture, even like then when they were suppressed, the American culture was still so strong in Cuba, dog. Like they'll pick up a radio.
Oh yeah, I was
Did
watching
you see
the
that
Vice
episode?
about
They'll
that,
pick
yeah.
up radio airwaves.
Listen to hip hop
From fucking from I don't
from
know,
Key West.
Key West.
Key West.
I forgot what Cuban fucking city it was, but they're like, yeah, it's right there. So they're holding up fucking radios. Remember we watched it?
Yeah,
Remember
they're
we watched
fucking
it?
90 miles away from
90
fucking
miles away from fucking
from Miami.
Dog. So they're picking up the radio stations. So they're picking up reggaeton. Before that, what was it? It wasn't reggae. It was
just hip hop, I think.
the style. It was hip hop.
And then
The government realized how strong it was. And they're like, no more hip hop. So no matter what, even if you were to cut people away from the American culture,
because they don't have the internet.
Yeah, they don't. But they still managed a way to fucking tap into the airways and fucking listen.
And then they download the fucking the tracks.
All the tracks, all the music, so they're fucking out there.
They illegally sell the fucking downloads on like a flash drive so people could get fucking the latest reggaeton fucking hit tracks.
Yeah, but like they're influenced by fucking the pop culture in America.
And it's worse because they're being told that they can't, so they want it more. I think
you can't alienate anybody from anything. Unless, of course, if they're not even introduced to technology. Cuba ain't no fucking third world country. They're one of the oldest fucking settlements in the new world, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't fucking living in the jungles and shit. They ain't fucking like, they're still fucking like indigenous Native Americans in like Mexico, all the way down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they're not even familiar with like technology, with electricity. They're still living like they were fucking fucking
Millions of years ago,
1500s, dog. Like in the 15 fucking hundreds, dog.
Yeah,
It's like,
nothing's changed.
but it's now 2016.
Yeah,
And there's people in this fucking continent,
on the same continent.
in Mexico, dog, that were just, these people were discovered maybe fucking 20, 40 years ago. They didn't know what the fuck. Or that
Just
movie
came
that
out
we
of the
seen.
bush, yeah.
That movie that we seen,
Oh,
the
yeah, with
Green
cannibals.
Inferno.
Fuck that movie.
Those
but
fucking
yeah.
people, dog. Like, come on, that was like out in fucking like South
Amazon.
America, dog. Like, those fucking cultures are like, they're still deeply tapped in
Yeah, well, think about
to Mother
fucking
Nature, dog.
Africa.
They were tripping out on the fucking the helicopters full. Like, this is like a couple years ago. They're tripping out on the fucking helicopters. Like, how long have helicopters been flying in the skies?
A couple 100 years, maybe not.
Not 100 years,
100,
but
100 years, maybe.
Maybe 100 years. Yeah, like definitely fucking 80, 75 fucking years strong. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
but there's still fucking culture out there, dog, that hasn't seen.
Hasn't been.
That's
influenced
understandable,
by-
you know, to shun them away from fucking from the American culture. Okay, yeah, it's unacceptable because they don't have internet, they don't got cell phone. There's no way for them to fucking find out. But to have a dictatorship or you have a nation with people that are already like us, like. They have homes, they fucking go to groceries, they have fucking cars, means to do shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and to try to alienate them away from the American culture, it's like having your dad say, no, you can't do this. You can't get your fucking piercing. You can't get no tattoo. You can't go to a party. What are you gonna go do?
Do what daddy said not to.
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah.
And the more talk like that is the worse that we look, I guess. You know, it's like, but it's like, how bad are we? How bad are our people? You know, like how. That's up to you. How bad are you?
Exactly.
How bad are you, Marty?
Do
Oh, you bad.
you hear me now? Mm.
And when you bad, you good. And when you good, you great. But that's not enough for smooth Goose Swanson. I was going somewhere with it, but the beer kicked in.
Yeah, we live in a crazy world. I'm just constantly fascinated by the shit that's currently going on. Like, we got cars that drive themselves, Teslas, that you can just put in the address and it will get you there and you never have to touch the wheel. But yet, on the same continent, like you said, we have people who are living in the fucking jungle who don't know what a fucking iPhone is.
Who don't know what a car is.
Yeah, who don't know who the fucking Green Bay Packers are, who don't give a fuck, never heard of the World Cup, they don't know what the fucking Olympics are, they don't fucking give a fuck who the UFC champ is, they're fucking concerned with how many bananas they're gonna fucking pick so they can fucking eat the next day. That's it.
How much more is out there?
Man.
Well, they're not telling us all. That's why you should go out. Like we said, we don't even know our own nation.
We need to discover.
We need to go and walk and go explore
Firsthand.
and just for yourselves, you know, like how do we know that this is the only continent? Well, it's been fucking proven, of course, you know. It's been proven over time and time, but I'm just saying, I'm just using it as a fucking, just go out and fucking,
Yeah.
if you want to go
find out what's
explore,
really out
explore,
there.
man. Like, fuck. Why are you going to stay at a fucking job that you fucking hate and you want to shoot people up? You go in every day thinking, fuck this, fuck that. Yeah, I hate it. Everybody's like, why you gotta fucking put yourself through that fucking mess? And put yourself through these fucking, I gotta fucking live in this house, so now you gotta work, I fucking pay for the house, I gotta have a car, I gotta work to pay for this fucking car. It's like, what if we don't have shit like that? Fuck, what if you give up the material things? What if you become Buddhist?
Back to basics.
Back to basics.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, sure, things are fun. Things are always fun. It's just a big ass fucking pros and cons here, man. I'm just, man, life. Life is
There's
just
a balance, though. There really is.
It really,
Like,
there
there's
is
a
a balance.
yin and yang to it, where you can be submerged in nature and yet have technology and not be corrupted by the media
Sumeria?
and all these outside influences. Where you
The
just
ancient land of Sumeria or Mu.
Atlantis.
Atlantis was the technology, the most technical. I can't even pronounce it.
Technological.
Yeah, they're advanced, very advanced.
Yeah.
And the other side of the road was Sumeria. They're one with nature.
Yeah.
So they were, you know what I'm saying? Their technologies weren't like Atlantis. They were more like fucking. And it makes sense because if you look at fucking like the Asian culture, like Cambodia and all those cultures,
They
India.
still eat with sticks.
But do you see how their buildings are? They're like. They understand the landscape and they just look more crazier. Have you seen those Cambodian fucking ancient?
Their structures are
ancient structures,
impressive.
pyramids and shit. It's like fuck, dog. Like they look similar to the Mayans structures. Who knows?
I think there's like a sacred geometry though that people have learned that just like, you know, where people.
It makes sense because who was the most like technical? Who advanced more? Fucking fucking England and shit. Who was closer to fucking supposedly where Atlantis was? Those fucking nations.
Yeah, because it was off the Mediterranean,
so those
right?
motherfuckers, and it makes I don't know, man. I'm tripping out right now. I'm tripping out.
We're going off on some crazy shit. Buckle in, people.
Please
Hold
don't
tight.
kill me if you're really listening to me. You know who you are. We're just prank caller.
April Fools, y'all.
April Fools. Nice.
April Fools.
Yeah, man. I don't know what I'm feeling right now, man. I'm stuttering like Stanley right now, man. So go ahead, Nate. Take it away, man.
Well, folks, it's that time of the night again. You know, I've on my birthday, which was March 27th, I went to the Comedy Store. And I got on stage in the Belly Room, which is really fucking cool. Glad to be there because it's an epic fucking place. I walked in, and first thing I saw when I walked up, I parked right across the street, ran across the street, and the first thing I fucking see is Bobby Lee scratching his nuts in the parking lot. Just like, he's like looking at nobody. He's like looking straight ahead. He has a really wide stance with his legs. Like his legs are spread out and his hands are just fucking digging at his nuts. And I'm like, what's up, Mr. Lee? And he just looks at me. He's like, hey, what's up, buddy? And he like gives me knuckles with the other hand.
Oh,
and
man.
I was like, yeah, thanks for giving me that hand.
Yo, fist pump.
And yeah. So shout out to Mr. Bobby Lee. You're a fucking funny gentleman. I'm glad I got to see you there that night. That was real cool.
Bobby Lee, I remember you from Mad TV.
Yeah. Yeah, he had some funny shit on Mad TV. Even when Mad TV was like in the bad years, he could still...
Yeah, when they were going downhill.
Yeah, he could still make me laugh.
At least Mad TV tried to put LA on the comedy fucking...
Sketch comedy
scene, yeah.
Exactly. Fuck New York.
Yeah, let's do something with that again.
Yeah, we'll bring back our own Mad.
Dolan, if you're listening to this, we need your help. We possibly have a job for you.
Start writing, get some wardrobe ideas together. We're gonna put you in as a bunch of characters, Dolan. We're gonna be the principal of a school one day. Next day, you'll be a fucking working at Arby's just because we like Arby's. And so
we're
get
trying
ready,
to get
Dolan.
the Arby's sponsorship.
Arby's, if you're listening, we love your beef and cheddars. Free curly fries for life would be great. We are your unofficial sponsor, and we love you.
Yeah, fuck it. And
Please lower your prices.
I'd like to thank our weed sponsor for today's episode, the Super Sour Diesel, available at Stone's Herbalist, a rare gem in medication. And also Dab Stock.
Coming to you soon.
Coming to you soon.
Future dates will be announced.
I kind of felt like I was professional right there for a minute. I'm going to go back and listen to that when I fucking upload it.
Yeah, see how it sounds. Yeah, the fucking Comedy Store, man. That place is weird. As soon as I walked into the place, I saw a big giant picture of Louis Anderson, and you know his face looked really funny. It was a young Louis Anderson, kind of looked like me in a way, and I was like, oh shit, I better not stand by here too long. Somebody might mistake me for a young Louis.
A Louis impressionist.
Goddamn. I fucking hated that show as a kid for a little while because kids would call me Louis. Oh, look, it's Live with Louis. You know, being the husky white kid.
You should do some impressions, man. Nobody does impressions anymore. Well, for the sketch comedy,
Yeah.
if you do, I think
On stage, I don't.
you'll be able to pull. On stage is different. I think.
Yeah, I'm not
you
good
can't.
with impressions on stage.
I think the sketch comedy shit would be better. You know, like you could pull off a couple characters. You could even do a Donald Trump, bro. And I'm saying right
I
now
could
it's
do a
hot.
Trump. Yeah,
right
I
now
could-
it's hot.
I can
You know,
figure out how to do a Trump.
You could do the
I've been-
Louis, and you could do.
I've been
the
watching a lot of people impersonate Trump because I've been intrigued in him a little bit more lately.
You just gotta do the hands.
Yeah.
You gotta do the hands and look at the crowd. Say, hey, you know
Show
what? I want
off the-
Missouri. I want Missouri. Go ahead, look at Missouri. I want it. To answer your questions, I don't know.
Yeah, he has like a weird accent. Like it's New York, but it's not.
And he tries to lead himself away from whatever the hell that fool's talking to him. Answers a couple of fucking sub questions and makes up his own shit. Hey, that's a Benny person. Get that Benny
I was watching a
clip.
clip today of Anderson Cooper talking about because Donald Trump put on his Twitter a picture of one of the other candidates' wives, and it was like a fucked up picture with like her mouth is open and she's like she has a horse face from hell. Like it looks like they caught her while she was like sneezing or something and took the picture, and then it has like a picture of his wife like all pretty and shit next to it.
What a douche.
And he put that on his Twitter. And then when Anderson Cooper asked him about it, like, hey, why did you do this? He said, well, he started it. and then Anderson Cooper was like, oh, it's like a kid's response. And he was like,
It's a
no, what
kid.
you're doing is like a kid.
Yeah, man, this is...
He's insane. He's literally fucking. He just doesn't care what he says. You could tell he has nobody saying, like, to him before he goes on set, like, okay, Mr. Trump, this is what you need to say. Stick to the script. He's going off the cuff, and that's what
He
people
thinks
like about
this
him.
is The Apprentice.
Yeah, he's treating this like it's a big reality show. He's showing the system for what it is, like a joke. He's like literally exposing it by trying to like fucking he's not making a mockery of it, but he is by like being successful at it. Like he should not be a presidential candidate still.
No,
He should have dropped out of the race long ago.
Yeah, it's just amazing how... Yeah, exactly. How...
And he's showing like, hey, it's all just a joke. If I could go this far,
It's like Jerry the King Lawler when he ran for Memphis. He didn't even lift up a finger, and he came in second.
for mayor.
Yeah, he ran. Yeah, he was running as mayor for a joke, as a storyline,
Oh
and
man,
people
People
believed
really
him.
voted for him.
Yeah, they put his ass on the ballot and they voted for him, and he didn't even fucking do no campaign, no nothing. He just
There's-
sat back and wrestled and
Pro wrestling and politics is all the same. It's the same
all
fucking thing.
bullshit.
It's there's
It's all a
this.
song and dance.
There's this side and there's this side, and what side are you gonna cheer
I was about
for?
to say something to porn, so I stood up. I want to pace around my room. I'm actually gonna take a crap. You think this can make it to my fucking restroom?
Yeah,
Podcast
you
from the
could-
fucking toilet.
You could probably.
You think
I
David
you
Cho's
got
done
enough
it?
wire.
That kind of shit. Listen up, David Cho. Fuck you. I challenge you to a wrestling match. I want Bobby Lee as the guest referee.
Ooh,
How about
that'd
that?
be good. That'd be real good.
How about that?
I'd pay to see that. Fuck yeah. Throwing down the gauntlet. What do you got, David Cho? Where are you at, man?
I want to wrestle you and you only. I don't want none of your cronies.
You made fun of fucking the True Star, Bobby True Star Trivia for fucking
I want Bobby True Star Trivia to be on my corner.
yeah.
And you could have the wonderful, sensational porn star Asha Kura on your corner.
Ooh, Asa.
And after I'm done whipping your ass, me and fucking old Bobby are gonna double team Asha's ass.
Ooh. How do you like that, Mr. Cho?
And after I'm done whipping both of your guys' asses, we gotta paint something. We gotta paint something, and
You gotta paint with my blood and semen.
I'm even gonna, when I upload this video, I'm gonna hashtag whatever I think you guys hashtag on your video to get it uploaded. Like hashtag yeah, hashtag DVD ASA, right?
Yeah.
Hashtag double vag, double anal.
Sensitive artist.
Hashtag Hedrick the podcast. That's usually what I write. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get you one way or another.
We'll find you.
New Japan Pro Wrestling, alright, motherfucker? That's it.
Make it happen, David Cho.
I know you know Steve Aoki. Oh, wait. I know you know that fool. And I know that fool fucking knows a lot of people in the wrestling business out there.
It could be done.
Just one match.
What kind of match would it be?
Just a standard
A
match.
standard 30-minute time
A
limit.
lot of fucking technical moves and a couple of fucking shirt. I'll rip off his shirt and slap him in his chi-chis.
Yes.
I'll give him the old woo chop.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
And then I think I'll end it with a tiger bomb to pay tribute to Tiger Mask.
Classic.
Or a tiger suplex pin with a bridge. Yeah. I think I like that one. We're just going up now. Fuck.
Hell yeah. This kind of reminds me of Cat Williams when he challenges Kevin Hart.
Hey, that fool Cat Williams, he's been on the news lately.
He's fucking
If you guys have not heard, this fool got his ass kicked by a fucking 8th grader because he cracked him in the face, and then he got stomped out by fucking the Games boys. Like literally stomped out.
Oh yeah,
on
at
the
a
floor.
concert, right?
Yeah, on the floor, like, and getting stomped out.
Fuck.
If you ever heard of stomped out, and you imagine in your head a bunch of fools hurting a nigga, stomping him out.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You get the picture. It does not feel pretty. A bunch of grown men stepping on you repeatedly with force.
Leonardo DiCaprio was on Critters 3.
Let it be known.
That's him, fool.
That's creepy. But yeah, Cat Williams is insane, man. I don't know what he's on. I've heard
he's on something.
I've heard heroin, which is kind of weird, but I could believe that maybe because he kind of like he has like a slow
pill
demeanor.
form?
Yeah. I don't know what he's on, but the guy needs to seek out some help because he can't go around fucking fighting kids and especially throwing the first blow like that.
And especially getting his ass kicked, like that's embarrassing,
Yeah, it's
for you,
embarrassing.
dog. Like you can't have publicity like that, you know, like it's just
I heard he's been like going on stage and he'll like run around in circles and then he'll do push-ups and then he'll just like sit in a chair and just like he treats it like a gym, and he's like at comedy clubs and he'll be bumping people like, hey, let me get in, let me go up on stage. And
Yeah.
other comedians who were supposed to go up are sitting there watching this guy just fuck around.
he needs to get beat down
Yeah.
again.
Double beat down. But I think it's outrageous how he's challenging Kevin Hart. That was funny. Told him
That'd be
have
pretty trippy.
a stand-up contest.
Well, a stand-up contest. So like a rap battle, but comedy battle,
He said, like,
comedy death
he
jam.
said $1 million for each, and he said, they could have a basketball court, they could have a boxing ring, they could have 2 microphones, and they could do a rap battle, they could do stand-up comedy. And he's like, that's $5 million. And if you a real nigga, don't bring no white people with ya.
Oh, man, that's what he said, yo.
That had me laughing.
This Vato's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what. Wow, I don't know what's going on with fuckers.
I think I would like to see Kevin Hart and him throw down.
I would too, man.
The
But
two tiniest motherfuckers in comedy beating the shit out of each other. Oh, epic. That'd be beautiful.
I think Kevin Hart would probably mop them up.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's in shape. He's like he does a lot of
He's like
physical
a
acting shit.
Springy ass fool.
Yeah, I heard about, other actors talk about how they did commercials with him, and he'll be like just doing like high jumps and pull-ups and sit-ups off to the side, and just like he's ripped. The dude's fucking like, he may be little, but he packs some power. He's very energetic too.
Yeah, it looks like.
But
It reminds me of that kid from elementary school, all hyphy and fifey and shit.
Hyphy Fifey.
Remember Hyphy Fifey from the little Rascals? It was my new character, Hyphy Fifey. Oh, what's that fool's the racist character? The black dude? I forgot his name, but it was like all racist.
In Little Rascals?
Yeah.
The kid?
The black kid?
What's his name?
Pinocchio?
No. Maybe Pinocchio.
It was something dirty, dog. That was a little...
Whoopi Goldberg was his mom. That's all I remember.
Oh, no, that was the new Little Rascals.
The new one, yeah. But didn't he have the same name?
Yeah. I forgot his name, though.
Spanky was the white kid. Yeah. Spanky, Alfalfa, Peanut. I think it was Peanut.
No, it wasn't Peanut. I think it started with a W.
I'm gonna look this up. I need to know. I cannot go on living. I need to know what his name was.
Remember Mo? He was in the Little Rascals.
Mo.
I forgot his name too, but he got kicked out. I was an original lineup with the Little Rascals.
Oh yeah. Sizzlack.
Yeah, I don't want to say. I want to say a name, but it just sounds too crazy. But I just can't remember.
Okay. All right.
I feel like touching some cheese.
Stymie.
Stymie?
Stymie.
Stymie? Stymie?
Stymie.
That's not the black character. What other names are there?
All right, we got Alfalfa, Darla, Spanky, Waldo, Stymie, Carolina, Porky, and Froggy.
I think it might have been Stymie, man.
Let me
It just doesn't ring a bell, though. I thought it was more racist.
let me look up the characters. Let's see, Little Rascal characters. Got Alfalfa, Waldo's dad, Darla, Spanky, Weom. I don't know who the fuck that is. There's more. Okay, let's see. Carolina, Waldo's. Yeah, Stymie.
Stymie. Or maybe I was watching a cartoon and they did a parody. And the cartoon character was a racist. I don't know, but the name, I just remember, was crazy. Oh, yeah.
Goddamn Little Rascals. They're so rascally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to talk about. I'm already fucking.
Had a little moment of dead
I was
air.
focusing on my forearm muscles.
Let's give another shout out to our sponsors. We have Vice. Thank you again, Vice, for not knowing that you're sponsoring us. But
Unofficial sponsors.
unofficial.
If anybody out there watches Vice and agrees, make sure you call their hotline.
Oh man.
Next time I'm gonna get down the number and I'll give you the hotline number for you to call and tell them.
You can leave your complaints, comments, and concerns.
Yeah, we'll give. Yeah.
And I actually called the Vice hotline.
Did you?
It did. I didn't leave a message. I think my sister left a message. I don't know what the fuck she said. I think she was laughing while she was saying it, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to use it. But if you're not aware of what we're talking about, Vice has a hotline, and you call, and they're airing the messages that people are leaving on this hotline on their commercials in between their programming, and a lot of them are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So it's pretty funny shit. But Vice, Arby's, fucking roast beef and cheddars, curly fries. I don't know how they make those fries curl, but they do it. I thought straight fries were the shit, but maybe there's something to this. Yeah.
It's nice. And, of course, our weed sponsor for the night, Super Sour D, as in Diesel, provided to us by Dakenstein, aka Stone's Herbalist, a rare gem in medications. Yeah, man. So I'm pretty out of it now.
Are you satisfied? I'm satisfied.
With today's show? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's been a cool minute.
Yeah, today was awesome. I'm glad we got to record something. I hope we can get some people to listen to it.
Yeah, man.
Check.
We might even do another one tomorrow. Fuck it.
Yeah,
why
fuck
not?
yeah.
You know?
Or shit, maybe even WrestleMania. We'll post WrestleMania podcast, brother.
I'll take my equipment and
yeah, I got Wi-Fi and everything there. We can do
fuck, dog. Yeah, man.
bada bing, bada boom.
That'll be perfect, yo. My setup is small. I just need 3 things I need to take. That's it.
Yeah, we could do
4
it. We
things.
could make it happen.
Yeah, so
We got a big table in there.
we're gonna record all weekend. Fuck it. This was Hedrick the podcast.
Tell your friends. Have a good fucking day, folks. Till next time.